10,000 subscribers. What a milestone. And a dream I never thought I would hit in my 8 years of trying to get somewhere on YouTube. So thank you, really. It has been an amazing ride to this achievement, and here's to many more. So on many platforms, mainly Discord and YouTube, I've reached out for people to ask me questions for me to answer, and these are some that I've chosen. How old am I? Well, old enough to do certain things, not old enough to do certain things. Where are you from? I'm from Arizona of the United States, and I moved to Las Vegas for the rest of my life, and I've been here ever since. So yeah, about to go into college, so that's fun, hopefully. How did you get your name? It was actually a really interesting story. I used to play a game called Geometry Dash, and I wanted a name that was interesting, but also, like, basically generic at the same time. And I was a big weeb at the time, of course, and I was like, I really like music, and I really like Japanese, like, type of thing, and I really wanted a name that had resembled both. So my idea was to Google Translate music, and it came up with ongakuu with 2 U's, and that is my name. That's how I got my name, and I used it ever since I played Geometry Dash through a couple channels, and now it's up to date with this one. So yeah, it's kind of funny, but also kind of generic, maybe? How long have you been doing animation/visual effects? I've been doing it for probably 5 years now, and I generally haven't stopped. I've just been building upon different channels, different projects, and it's come to, well, what I'm doing now, which is making videos for Twitch streamers to react and people to, enable emotes in chat as well. So generally, it's just having fun, and I'm glad that I'm doing this, and I hope I can keep doing it for a couple more years, and maybe I'll turn into a full career or edit for someone, or who knows, maybe my streaming career will take off. Favorite hobby? I bet like most people that watch me, usually just watching YouTube or Twitch streams. It's just really casual, nice fun, you know? Favorite game? 100% Hollow Knight, by far. One of the best games out there. Holy shit, is that a really good Metrovania. Favorite Peepo emote? Definitely Wide Peepo Happy. It's just good, you know? It's just good. The most satisfaction I get usually when I'm video editing is when a transition is just so smooth and makes me just want to XUC or Moxie? Any Moxers? YouTube or Twitch? I love myself some Twitch, but honestly I gotta go with the OG YouTube, even though it's kind of shit nowadays. Rest in peace 2008. Or, well, later on. There's way better later on, but yeah. What's the best emote, in your opinion? You know, the more I think about it, honestly, ongakuu is probably one of the best emotes in the goddamn Twitch community. Just because of how funny it is every time I see it in chat. It's just a funny emote, you know? I think a very close second is lolw. Because it just seems like an emote that's very universal, right? But there's so many good emotes on Twitch, and I love the aspect of being able to see those emotes on, Twitch. And I think it's a very good selling point to why people love the chat experience so much, and also why some can also hate it. So, in my opinion, ongakuu is probably one of the best emotes out there, just because of how funny it is to me. But that's my opinion, so. Who was the first streamer you watched that got you into Twitch? I believe the first streamer that got me into the platform was Soda, if I'm correct. I watched Soda Popping like when he was playing variety games and all that. I found him through YouTube actually. But I could go all the way back probably and say Night Blue 3 when I was a really big League player and stuff like that. So maybe, but honestly I think Soda was the one that introduced me into Twitch. So yeah. Tits or ass? Your favorite Twitch streamer? Honestly, I think it's a tie between Poke and Nim, because both of them are freaking hilarious. I mean, I think more of Poke resembles me, so I like watching him more because he's just laid back, and I do that all the time, so yeah. But Nim is also up there, so I'd say both of them are my favorite streamers. The reason I was a weeb was because I had nothing else to do, and a lonesome person that was in high school had nothing, so he tried to find a scapegoat, and well, I'm done with it now. It happened. Probably never gonna happen again, but then again, it happened, so yeah. When did you first watch XUC, and why did you start making video edits of him? I think it was a highlight reel of Soda, or one of his highlights, and I saw that XQC was one of the streamers that was there at TwitchCon 2018, I think. I found him through there. It was funny because he was like interesting to me. So I found his Twitch page and then I started watching him probably in December-ish territory. And then I started going back into watching streams and all that. And then I realized how fun Twitch was again. So he kind of rekindled my ways of watching Twitch now. And I really didn't start making videos for him specifically. It did start out as that. The Mr. Destructoid clap video and the Pepe Jam video were definitely to his audience, but then I was like, I can try to take this a step further and branch out. The XUCL in these videos usually was just a like gratitude to his fan base for helping me out, really supporting me, and I really want to thank you all. And then I was like, you know what, I can make my own self out of this, so I did. And don't get me wrong, I love Felix, I love his chat, even though chat can be annoying. Then again, when you have that big of an audience, it's bound to happen, you know? Memes are real life. Gaming channel, maybe? I've thought about doing gaming on the channel. I just need to figure out what game, and I want to do some videos for it. If you would have to decide to be an editor, full-time streamer, or a YouTuber, which one would you pick? If I had the time and the willpower to do all three, I would. But if I had to pick one over the others, it would probably be a full-time streamer. Mainly because of the aspect that I would be able to play anything I want, be able to do anything I want to do, and just overall, I think it would be more of a fun experience. I do love the hell out of editing and being a YouTuber at the same time, but if I think something's going to be good in terms of being a full-time streamer, because I would be able to do anything, really. And I think I would still be able to do a couple things at the same time. Like, I think I would be able to edit and also full-time stream, but who knows? Honestly, if I had the time to try and do everything, I would try to do all three at the same time, which is kind of crazy to think, but I'm kind of trying to do it myself right now. So, do you have any plans to make your own music? I would generally love to make my own music. It just seems like I don't have the resources at the moment to do it. I plan to buy FL Studio when I can, but at the moment I don't really see myself making any music because of that limitation. So yeah, but maybe in the future. Favorite JoJo OP? I personally don't watch JoJo, but my girlfriend does, and this is what she had to say. They're all pretty neat, but since my favorite animated part is part 4, it's either Crazy, Noisy Bizarre Town or Great Days. And yes, I like Chase. I'm very aware a lot of the community hates it. What gives you motivation to keep on making videos and stuff? I think the general thing when it comes to making content is trying to figure out new ways to make it better. So this is why so many videos take long, to make. I try to take my time with it and not rush anything because, you don't want to have a rushed product and making it end up seem like you just want it for like revenue or more fame or something. It should be crafted well, and it just gives me something to, be motivated about, and that's what I love about it. And you shouldn't be stressed about getting content out, really. If you want to start doing this stuff, you got to realize that you set your own pace. So that's why I don't really rush myself with any video. I take my time on it. I want every idea that I've had to try to be executed, and if it does get executed, I'll be happy with it. And if it's not really executed in the way I thought, then I just go back to the drawing board and I add something different. But yeah, that's what I usually go off of, and that's why I love making these as well, because it gives me something to do with something that I haven't been able to do in a really long time, and I'm grateful for it. Who do you think is the face of Twitch? I definitely think the overall idea that there's a face of Twitch is kind of obscure, but the idea I have is that there's 3 different sets of Twitch faces here. We have the personality, the skill, and the entertainment. Now, don't get me wrong, the personality can also be entertaining as well, but I honestly think Dr. Disrespect takes the personality aspect of Twitch very well, because he is literally the self-proclaimed face of Twitch, of course, and he lives up to that. Shroud is definitely the skill of Twitch. He shows that ex-pros are still good, and they can go to a place called Twitch just to show off their skill still. It's a really way to show that people have different places to go. They can go to certain streamers and just enjoy their time, right? And then you have entertainment, which is more of the IRL variety, people that just love seeing people doing things that other people would probably not do, right? Or they're playing games casually, like a person that would do it at their home, which is XQC at the moment. Now, there's many other people like IRL streamers that are also can be the face of Twitch to people. So the idea I would take is that the face that we're talking about is the whole grand scheme of different categories and stereotypes we love to watch and enjoy. And there's not really one person that is the face of Twitch. How do you feel knowing you've made others feel happy jamming out to your vids? It's a great feeling, honestly. I generally love the idea that I'm making people happy in many ways, and I've been such a big music fan, especially in the EDM scene, that I really have nowhere to go with it, and I wanted to show my compassion towards it, and this was kind of a way for me to do a couple of things. Loving the idea that I can be part of the Twitch community and start to find myself in the ways of what I am good at in my life, and generally I want to keep going with everything that is YouTube, Twitch, and also this channel overall, and maybe over time we just keep doing what we do, and maybe we'll expand to other things and have more fun with it. I don't know. We can go anywhere with it, honestly. So those are some of the questions I wanted to answer today, and honestly, God, thank you all for so many things. Honestly, I can't list them off of how how happy I am to be able to do this and have so much fun with people, just watching videos that just literally have emotes going over dance music, you know? So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I can't get enough of this, and I don't plan to stop anytime soon. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video, if I ever do talk in one again. So yeah, if you want more of this, head over to my Twitch. I stream every now and then, sometimes every other week or something like that, every week maybe, and